Welcome everyone to Side Draft. Today we're going to be talking about fights.
Fights. Who likes to fight? Let's go fight. Come on.
Let's fight. Come on. You know, like when you're a kid, you do this thing called like who would win in a fight, like Iron Man or Batman. You know,
Batman versus Superman. Who wins?
Something like that. So you put your favorite superheroes together in like a bracket to see who would win. But we're doing that today with NASCAR drivers.
And everybody likes a NASCAR fight. It's like everybody, you know, you see somebody run through the garage and they're chasing somebody and then they tackle each other or punch each other or the whole crew members just jumps in. That's exciting. That's what NASCAR is built on. So we kind of just do all these together.
We threw all this together and put the bracket in for the playoffs last year. So Clint Boyer was in this. So all of you in the comments like, oh, Clint Boyer's not a driver anymore.
Yeah, so that's how we got, you know, just jumping up the ones in the playoffs from last year. So see who would win.
All right, so let's get to fighting. All right, so round one, first match.
Who's scrapping first?
First match. Oh, we did this on Twitter poll, by the way. So you all decided the winners. So
thank you, Twitter.
Thank you, Twitter,
for playing along and voting.
Yeah, so Kevin Harvick versus Denny Hamlin was the first matchup. Kevin Harvick won by 76.9%, and Denny Hamlin only had 23.1%. So a lot of people.
Well, Kevin Harvick does have some wrestling background, and he is an instigator sometimes. So
yeah.
If you go back to Texas with Jeff Gordon and Brad Keselowski, and Kevin just like pushed him into it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Kevin likes to fight a little bit.
So fight two was between Penske teammates Brad Keselowski and Joey Logano. Brad Keselowski completely wiped out Joey in another landslide. 83.3% for Brad and only 16.7% for Joey. And that's interesting because Joey gets in a lot of fights. So, you know, you think Joey's got it down pat by now.
Yeah, Brad's kind of calmed down a while. He, you know, there for a while, in the beginning of his career, he's kind of, well, Joey too. I mean, they got all kinds of controversial stuff.
Yeah. You know, but that's just short track racing. So,
yeah. That's what Denny said.
Yeah. So, Chase Elliott versus Martin Truex Jr. and everyone voted Chase Elliott. Not a landslide this time. Truex had a fighting chance.
Pretty close.
Pretty close.
I mean, Truex, yeah, he can scrap a little bit, but Chase Elliott, I don't know. He's
that quiet guy, you know.
Quiet guy you gotta watch out for, just like us. You know, you just gotta watch out for us.
So yeah, Chase Elliott.
Yeah, because you really don't see much out of Chase, you know. But when Denny wrecked him at Martinsville,
yeah, he was ready to.
Ready to fight. So you wrecked me, man. It's like, yeah, he stands up for himself. So yeah, Chase Elliott.
Yeah, I'd say that was it would be pretty close in real life, but I think Chase would get the win. This one was an interesting matchup because two people I don't think would ever get in a fight ever, which would be Ryan Blaney versus Alex Bowman. When I first posted this, Alex Bowman got all the votes, and then last 2 minutes, I guess all the Blaney fans came through and voted for Blaney, and Blaney beats Alex Bowman.
That was a pretty tough matchup right there.
Tough matchup, but I would probably pay to see that.
Yeah.
Then we got William Byron versus Austin Dillon. Everyone voted for Austin Dillon, and yeah, I would say I agree with that. I think Austin Dillon would win
agree with that.
In a matchup.
Dillon probably more feisty than say Byron. Byron's kind of low key.
Yeah. Then another matchup here between Cole Custer and Eric Almirola. Cole Custer wins.
Teammates again.
So another one I definitely agree on.
Yeah, Cole Custer beat him up and smiled about it.
He's smiling about it. So yeah.
Beat you up.
And then
it's kind of funny. Like, you go back to him and Tyler Reddick. You know, he's like, I guess Cole was wanting to talk to him, but Tyler wanted to fight him, and so they just kind of passed a little bit.
That was the awkwardest fight ever. Then we got Clint Boyer versus Kyle Busch. Clint Boyer would be insane to get in a fight with. Like,
He's so hyper anyway.
He's hyper. He'd be all over the place. Moo junga junga boom.
If you ever seen the clip, him running through the garage trying to chase after Jeff Gordon, yeah. And Kyle Busch he's been in some scraps too,
Yeah, they've both been in some scraps, but I think Clint Boyer would come out the victor. Then this one wasn't really fair, but someone had to go up against Matt DiBenedetto.
Who wants to go against Matt DiBenedetto?
And unfortunately for Kurt Busch, it was him.
Stomped him.
And Matt DiBenedetto just took it away. He picked him up, put him in a trash can, and that was it. So that was your victors from round one.
Round one.
Now we move on to round number 2.
Round 2. Who's going to match up here?
Round 2. First up was Kevin Harvick versus Brad Keselowski. Brad got 0 votes, so everyone that voted said Harvick, even though only 5 people voted in round 2. Which our Twitter, I don't know, is spontaneous when we get interaction, but still 5 people voted.
I still think it's probably true.
Yeah, I still think so. And then Chase Elliott versus his best friend Ryan Blaney. They say Chase Elliott would get the win.
I would agree with that.
And then we move to Austin Dillon versus Cole Custer. Very close matchup with 52.9% and 47.1%. Victor being Austin Dillon. So don't want to mess with the Cowboy.
No, don't want to mess with the Cowboy.
And then we move on to Clint Boyer versus Matt DiBenedetto.
This is very surprising.
Very surprising. Upset alert. Clint Boyer somehow manages to knock out Matt DiBenedetto in the ring.
Took a chair and took him over, hit him across the head or something.
Moo junga junga.
He caught him by surprise and took him down. So, I think it's the only way to get Matt D.
Yeah.
Wow, Matt D's.
Surprise matchup there. So we move on to the next round.
Next round. Who do we have now?
Okay, semifinals. We've got 2 matchups here. Austin Dillon versus Clint Boyer. Clint Boyer just demolishes Austin Dillon. No.
So I believe this year everybody in the booth needs to watch out for Clint Boyer because he's beating up a lot of people here.
Watch out, Jeff. And then we move to Kevin Harvick versus Chase Elliott. This is only a upset because I thought everyone just vote for Chase just for the heck of it. They didn't read what it was. They just go, oh, Chase.
Oh yeah.
So it seems like a lot of the people on our channel love Harvick.
Yeah.
So Kyle's for Harvick. So going into the final round will be Kevin Harvick and Clint Boyer.
Wow. Going teammates again. Well, he's not actually teammate anymore.
Ex-teammates, I guess.
While this poll back then.
Yeah. So we might do a 2021 version once the playoffs start again.
Yes.
And the final round. Kevin Harvick wins. Close matchup again. I think it would be pretty close in real life. But I think Clint Boyer will have us last laugh. But Kevin Harvick would get the win.
Definitely so. I mean, Kevin's got some secrets up his sleeve with all his wrestling moves. And I think he could probably take most everybody.
Yeah, so if the championship went down to who could beat everybody up, it would be Harvick. So at least according to our fan base. But hey, maybe we can do this video again with Xfinity and trucks, and then the winner of both of those could go on to fight Kevin Harvick.
Maybe so.
So if that's something you all want to see, if you enjoyed this video, I know it's kind of rushed, but our schedules have been insane. It's driving us crazy, but
we have plans to do videos, and everybody else got plans for us to go everywhere else.
So unless we turn this channel into our vlog channel, I don't know. It's been insane. We try to get videos out, try to record.
So while we talk about fights here, it's been a fight just for us to make videos. So here we are. We're fighting to make videos for you. Here they are.
Here they are. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. I know it was a quick discussion video, but it was a lot of fun to talk about and to see who everybody thinks would win in a theoretical WWE style fight.
And your champion is Kevin.
Kevin Harvick is your champion. Don't mess with Kevin. It means everybody's scared of Kevin.
Yes.
So
He's the closer. He will close your eyes.
All right, we'll end on that note. Thank you all for watching. Subscribe for more to be in the draft. Don't forget to click that bell icon so you don't miss insane videos like this. And we'll see you in the next one.